Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It's been crazy, guys. It has been crazy. Apocalyptic. Everybody's walking around like, what is fucking going on? Between the storms, the election, just the state of everything in the world. It's a crazy, crazy time, man. Crazy time. Things are going pretty well for me. I got a couple guys from Louisiana staying in my Airbnb. As soon as I put it up, I got these guys booked for a week. Just got another booking for a week. When I woke up this morning, a girl coming from California. Hopefully she's not a Trumper who wants to get out of California. She looks beautiful. So that's working out pretty good. I mean, I don't have to rent it out much to make what I was making with Nate being here. The hope is that it gets booked all the time and I make a lot more than that. But as long as I can get in what I was getting for less time, I can make what he was paying me by renting it out 2 weeks out of the month. So that's working out good. I actually have work to do. My phone started ringing again. And it appears that people were actually holding off on calling plumbers because they knew that things were bad. You know what I mean? At least the people that I've talked to. They said they didn't want to bother me. So anyways, things are picking up. I've got a few jobs to do today. I've got a water heater to do tomorrow morning, gas water heater, new expansion tank, and a new ball valve. But hopefully things will start to pick up again. It's been a trying time for sure. Everybody's scrambling to survive. A lot of disruption, and I didn't need it, to be honest with you, man. I didn't need any more struggle in my life, but it's here, and it's worse for a lot of people. I'm blessed with the minimal amount of damage that I had to my house. I mean, my fence is torn down, which is no problem. My pool cage, I have like probably 6 panels. Bentley, you want to say good morning? She's been okay. Yeah. Bella got a brand new bag of dog food yesterday, 44 pounds. She was very happy that I brought it in the house for her. She knew that she thanked me, and Gussie too. Yeah, I love you, sweetie. And I just told these two guys that it would have been a lot tougher for me getting through this period without these guys. I just love these kids, man. They're there with me. I mean, Gussie, I take a shit, he's sitting right at my feet, laying on the ground, waiting till I get done. He gets up, he takes a whiff. Yeah, that's pizza. Yeah. Anyways, they had pizza for dinner last night with me. The 2 guys that I have in the Airbnb are great guys. They're you don't even know they're here. They work 12 hours a day. They come in, you don't even realize they're here. I see a light on, but then they go to bed early, and they're out of here early. They're working 12-hour days, and I appreciate everybody who came to this area to bail us out. We needed help. And that's really what it means to be an American, to try to run towards the problem instead of running away from it. My hat's off to the people who do that. We're down to about, 3 weeks maybe till election day. Maybe less, maybe 2 weeks, 15 days, I don't know, but I can't wait, man. So I put another sign up yesterday because all my signs got stolen. It appears. I think it's this. There's a house full of rednecks across the street. It's a rental property, and I think they come over and rip my signs down. I put another one up. It's a big. It's an elephant with a Trump hairdo. You know, the yellow hair, and on the top I had it made up. It's a 4-foot poster, 4x4, and it says, "From the GOP, the grand old party, to organized crime and a threat to our democracy." Yeah, what happened on January 6th, guys, was organized crime, organized by Donald Trump. So Johnny hasn't laid down his political beliefs, and I still believe this guy's a threat to our democracy. He's on the take. Putin owns him. The fact that this guy's getting, security briefings every day, you can bet that shit's going straight over to the enemy. He's a fucking sellout, man. He has no morals, man. Why wouldn't he do that? I mean, everything he's done in his life points to that he would do something like that. So anyways, things are looking pretty good. They were in here the other day. The big trucks picking up this debris. They did about half of the circle and then they vanished and they haven't been back yet. The county was out here cutting the trees back so that trucks could get through. They were out just clearing, low branches, stuff that kind of fell over the road. But it is what it is. I'm glad they were in here, and eventually this stuff, I think the cleanup will go a lot faster here. But some of these barrier islands are just, the amount of shit, it's just incredible. Like I said, I'm blessed with the fact that I don't have everything I own laying out on the sidewalk. And I don't even have a sidewalk laying out on the edge of the road in front of my house. So feeling blessed this morning. I am exhausted. My mind is on overdrive, but hopefully there's a couple things I live by, one day at a time, man. Do the best I can and be well with that, and unfortunately for me, I've gotten away from my spirituality and turning things over to God, but I got a lot of work to do, Jackson, and as much as I pray, that shit ain't getting done without me doing it. So it's been quite the ride for the last couple of weeks. I mean, I was bumping along the bottom before this storm came along, but my property looks better. It's cleaned up. I did a great job in the back cleaning things up. My pool people, I haven't seen her in 2 or 3 weeks, and I called her yesterday. She said she'd be here, and she didn't show up because there are so many pools that the whole pool cage is destroyed. And when she gets there, the water's green. It's just a lot of work. But my pool, I've managed to keep it in pretty good shape. I mean, I vacuum it a lot. I have this vacuum, this filter right here, and this hose, and I put it on. I've got a little vacuum that attaches to it, and I've been able to keep it fairly clean. She'll be able to whip this into shape in 15 to 20 minutes. But I got to get all this stuff up, and I'm definitely, these branches, this stuff that's hanging over the pool cage is just simply coming down. Anything over my house is coming down. Johnny can't play with these oaks anymore. In reality, these oak trees probably protected my house. So I don't want to be hating on my oaks. You know what I'm saying? But Bella, watch out. Push. Look at my pool cage is all fucked up. Guzzy! But we're looking good, man. I am limited to, you know, what I can do as just one person. Things are pretty heavy. This guy, he does pools, bulk water. Wow. So these branches, all of these branches that are coming over my house are coming down, Jackson. I ran into the guy yesterday, the guy who didn't show up to cut this tree down. He texted me about a week or two ago and he said, hey man, we're cool. I don't have any hard feelings. And I didn't text him back. And honestly, that shit, there was no beef between me and him. I just told him what happened. He fucked me, man. But it ain't the end of the world, you know? So he pulls up. I thought I drove by him at an intersection, and then he came up about 5 minutes later beside me. He said, hey, man. Rolled his window down. He's like, hey, man, we okay? I was like, dude, we're fine, man. I'm not, you know, I don't hold a grudge. I ain't got time for all that bullshit. I said, we're good. If you need me, I'll call you. Unfortunately, Dean's Tree is my tree guy because he just treated me right, man. You know? And see all this mold growing on this house? That shit's all gonna go away because the sun, shining the sun on things, kills it all. So I'm hoping that, you know, I can get this painted along the bottom. I've got to pressure clean this. I got to clean this place up, man. I mean, I don't want to lose my almost basically a 5-star rating with Airbnb. So I got to get this place right, man. But it's beautiful, you know. People like it. I mean, compared to other Airbnbs, this is a bargain. And I'm cool with that. I enjoy people. This is a problem. Thanks, Belle. Bella's the welcoming party. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Bella. Looks like you still have to go the way you're standing. You got a poop stuck? You got a poop stuck in your butt? Gussie's gonna come up and smell it. Yeah, that was a good one, Bella. I could be a fucking dog. Thank God I'm not, Jackson. Thank God I'm not. I gotta get me a bag, man. Outside kitchen. I gotta get this air conditioner out. I do have a little fence that goes up here. A pool fence that goes all the way across right here. Kind of isolates this. Keeps my dogs from like running up to people. But they can still, and I gotta bring a table. I gave away all my tables, man. But I'm gonna put my round not cast iron, but metal steel table. I'm gonna put it over there. I gotta throw that coffee table out. But I've got to get some chairs and a table over there for the guests. And I'm excited about that. That's a great thing that I have with this house. If I end up keeping it, it's a great opportunity, man. And it's fun. You get to meet new people and possibly a new woman, man. You know, they read my profile and they're like, hey, maybe I'll go visit this guy. A lot of lonely people in the world, man. Anyways, the sun will come up tomorrow. Yeah. Johnny got to get ready to go to work, Jackson. I got to take a quick shower, shake it off, put some clean clothes on, and roll out, Jackson.